Hello, my very most beautiful Capricorns. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my loves, we are going to be doing your July bonus reading, and this reading is going to be all about the person on your mind. So, whoever you're thinking about, that is who this reading is intended for. Now, it is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. And if you want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open, and everything that you'll need to know will be in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful Capricorn, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Capricorn's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my loves, let's take a look and see what's going on for you. My life is not together at all. I knew what I was doing. I wonder if you're moving on. I blamed you, but it was my fault. And then I want you. Yeah, somebody's having a lot of regrets. This message is probably just from one person, but it's coming up. Some of you guys, the person that you're dealing with, the person that we're, the energy that we're reading about, they could be incarcerated. They could be like locked up in jail. That's an energy that's coming through. That's probably not for most of you, but it's for somebody out there. They're sitting there, they're having some time to think. For everybody else, I just feel like somebody's having a lot of regrets. It's like they made some bad choices, but they knew at the time what the consequences were. We're going to grab another deck and see what's going on. I feel like there's something about your energy where maybe you're really responsible, Capricorn, or maybe you really have your stuff together. Like maybe your life is together. Maybe you have your own place and you pay your bills and you're just like really, grounded, stable person. And it's like, especially in comparison to you, this person just feels like a hot mess. Maybe they don't have it together at all. Maybe they can't keep a stable job, or maybe they don't, they just don't have their self together. See what fell out. The Nine of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like some of you guys could have tried to help them out of that. You guys could have tried to help them out of whatever their situation is. Maybe even they weren't in the best situation when you met them. And I feel like some of you guys could have tried to help them, whether that was like financially or encouraging them, being a really good support, motivating them, pushing them to do better, believing in them, that kind of a thing. But the Nine of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, that's kind of what that feels like to me. I feel like you guys tried to really help them, and I feel like they're thinking about that now. Like they're really reflecting back on, if they wouldn't have made the choices that they did, if they would have not screwed things up with you, where they might be right now. Yeah, you got the Knight of Cups here too. I feel like this person does still have emotions for you. And I do, with the Knight of Cups energy, it's kind of like a dreamier energy. I do kind of feel like them, almost like running, like daydreaming type of an energy. So like them thinking like, oh, well, if I wouldn't have made this choice and I wouldn't have done this, we could have been here, we could have been doing this. Maybe my life would look like this. That kind of a thing. Show me what's going on in their heart space when it comes to Capricorn. The Two of Cups. They're seeing where maybe you really were the perfect match for them. And I also feel like sometimes the Two of Cups can be like you and your higher self. I feel like you saw the best in them, maybe when nobody else did. Maybe even when they didn't see the good in them, I feel like you did. And I feel like you believed in them in a way that maybe other people haven't, or maybe they haven't experienced in a long time, a way that they didn't believe in themselves. With the Two of Cups, I feel like it really does mean something to them. I do feel like this person's having a lot of regrets. Especially with this coming under this, I knew what I was doing. They knew what the consequences of those actions were. They knew what they were going to lose. Three of Swords. I feel like they know that they hurt you. I feel like they do want forgiveness with that energy. They could desire forgiveness. the Devil. So that is your energy, Capricorn. So I do feel like you are showing up in their heart. But I also feel like it's just they recognize that their toxicity, their toxic mess, you know, their energy is kind of what brought this about, is what kind of caused them to lose you. And they're starting to recognize where their actions, not only did it was a consequence of it, them losing you, but they're starting to see where their actions are toxic for themselves. You know, where their life isn't together at all, and it's because of their toxicity. It's because of their decisions. They're could have some negative habits of things that they need to work on releasing. And I feel like they're almost thinking, you know what, like I probably could have released this. I probably could have been this other version of myself. I could have been this better version if I would have not screwed things up with Capricorn. If I would have just listened to Capricorn, I could look where I could be now. They have the Moon card for their true intentions. I feel like they're doing a lot of deep reflecting with that energy. And you know what? Even it's not on this one, but I'm really drawn to, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the Moon card. And there is a scorpion coming out of the water, a lobster. I think it's a scorpion, but the emerging out of the water, it symbolizes the subconscious, you know, something coming into your awareness, something's emerging from the subconscious. I think that this person during this like deep reflection is recognizing where they have maybe some subconscious stuff, maybe things from childhood, maybe past traumas, or just these ingrained, you know, habits and beliefs that are holding them back, that are limiting them, that are, you know, it's really toxic. So I do feel like this person is having some, you know, really deep realizations. What are this person's true intentions towards Capricorn, please? The Three of Pentacles. They could want to really work on things. Like I said, I feel like a lot is being put on display for this person with the Three of Pentacles here. And I feel like they're recognizing where, like how far they could have been if they wouldn't have messed things up with you, as well as how well you guys really did work together. If they would have actually, you know, pulled their weight or done their part or matched energies, like what you guys had the potential to create here with this Three of Pentacles. And it's like before maybe you weren't on the same page. Maybe they didn't value working on the same things that you wanted to work on, you know, because they had their other stuff. And I feel like now they're seeing the value in what you wanted to create with them. Get the Chariot here as well. So wanting to move forward, wanting to move towards you. What actions will this person be taking? What actions will they be taking? Get the Page of Pentacles, so they could reach out with that energy. Let's see what else we can get. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow, we're finally seeing the value. If they didn't see your value before, trust me, they are seeing it now. They are really seeing it now. And to me, this is like being ready now. I feel like they weren't ready before. They had a lot of toxicity, toxic stuff that they had to work through. But with that Moon energy, I really do feel like they are working through that, having a lot of realizations about themselves. They have the Ten of Pentacles here. So this is like really what we value the most, as well as long-term, stable, commitment, permanence. You know, these are their intention or their actions here. So I feel like that is something. Wow, the Eight of Pentacles, being really ready to put the work in. And I feel like it's not just put the work in on themselves or on the connection, but also on themselves, because they're really seeing where they need to here. And I feel like that was something before, especially with this. I blamed you, but it was my fault. Before, they weren't ready to take accountability or responsibility for their stuff. And I feel like that is something that is really changing here. Got the Page of Cups here at the bottom, so they could want to tell you how they feel. They could want to apologize with that energy. We're going to grab another deck. I want to take a look at what the biggest challenge is in the situation for you. What the biggest challenge is, what you don't see coming, and then some advice for you. So what is the biggest challenge in this situation for Capricorn? We have the Eight of Swords. So for some of you, this person definitely could be imprisoned. For others of you, I think it's just talking about you got the Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, whether you can get past the past. Like I said, I feel like you've given this person a lot of chances, and I feel like this person has really hurt you. I feel like they're, especially with the Three of Swords and the Devil showing up, I feel like this person has really hurt you. I feel like there's been an energy of betrayal, and I don't really feel like you trust this person. So there's a lot of past to have to kind of get past, if you know what I mean. So that would be the challenge. What you don't see coming when you have the King of Pentacles, how serious this person is. That this person is coming back in with a very serious, very committed energy. You know, really ready to, you know, do the damn thing. What advice do we have? We have the shadow side. It's called, this is the Witch's Tarot. It's called the shadow side, but it's the devil energy. So there's definitely some toxic stuff. Okay, if this is something that was extremely toxic for you guys and you guys have been trying to heal from a move past, keep in mind that just because somebody wants access to your energy does not mean that you are entitled to give it to them. It does not matter what they've realized. It does not matter how much they've changed. Okay, nobody is entitled to your energy. Only you get to decide what's best for you and who has access to you. So just keep that in mind, because for some of you, I feel like this was somebody who's extremely toxic for you, and you know, so just keep that message in mind. Also, I do feel like there could be a lot of fear surrounding going back to, you know, this energy. There could be fear on both sides. I also feel like, you know, the actions have to match up to the words. So there is a lot of toxic stuff here that needs to be addressed and released. And so just to keep that in mind, that saying somebody is going to do that is one thing, but doing it is a totally different. And this person does seem to be on the right track. But still, we're just going to leave it at that. So this is what I have for you guys. Now, if this resonates, please let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Sometimes your moon, rising, and Venus will actually resonate more than your sun sign does. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, guys, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light. Until next time.